Okay, guys. Welcome back to Kristen and Katie Read. I'm Kristen.
I am Katie.
And we really like to read the Grishaverse.
The Grishaverse, people.
It's wild. We're 100 pages in.
We are 100 pages in. So that's like right at the end of chapter 7.
Yes. And it's safe to say I'm fully freaking out.
Yes.
Like, we are in war. War has already started.
I was very shocked that we've already seen a battle.
Yeah. And like that just goes to show you the real battles are going to be insane.
Insane. Also, like, people died in this one. So, like,
yes.
This is like, he calls it a skirmish, Nikolai, but like, really, it's a battle.
It was a full-on battle, and like, seeing all of the key players, Katie and I were talking before this, I was like, wait a second, where are we with each of the other countries? Because
yeah. So
who's coming to their aid, all this stuff. Let's start.
Backtrack.
Let's back it on up.
To our first POV, which I loved that it was, I'm flipping to her name.
Oh yeah, the queen. I already forgot about that cool scene.
Queen Makai. Very cool.
Okay, did you also keep going? You keep talking about it.
I loved seeing the Shu Kingdom. I loved seeing her and hearing like her point of view about like what the princess was supposed to be doing in Ravka, and I really
because this queen is where?
Shu.
Okay, so did you notice each of the characters had their own symbol? So like each chapter has, and they all had their own symbol. And, like, Nina has a heart. Because, you know.
Because she's a heart render.
Okay, like, Zoya has, I don't know what this little
like
circle
the
is, but the wind. I can't see your love, but I can feel it. Anyways, check them out. Nikolai's
is the Ravkin symbol.
It's so cool.
That's cool.
Okay, let's back up even further. The presentation of this book.
Incredible.
This is Katie's really choked up about it. It's so beautiful.
It's so stunning. And it's like, I knew it was going to be gorgeous because she never disappoints with the presentation.
The shimmer is like an eyeshadow, you know? And then, wow.
Wow.
Let's discuss.
And I love that it's silver where King of Scars was gold.
Yes, and the spine being vertical matches King of Scars. Do I need to go back and buy hardbacks of all of the other Grishaverse books?
Probably, yeah.
Like, this is quickly becoming one of my favorite universes. Like, this is so beautiful.
Great. And I love that it's the tree. Clearly, Fjorda, very, very important.
Fjorda. Okay, so let's talk about where our players are 100 pages in. Just a quick rundown of what's going on, and then our predictions of where we think it's going.
Okay.
Which are always my favorite because we are generally always wrong, and I love that. I love that for us.
Love being wrong. It's so fun.
Love a good hot take that takes us nowhere. Okay, so we pick up, again, right into battle. Nina is still with, what is her name? It's not Hannah.
Hannah.
It's, okay, Hannah.
Hannah.
Oh, I was actually closer than I thought.
Yeah.
She's still in Fjorda. She's still tailored to look like
Mila.
I was going to say Michaela. We're all over the place.
We are.
And is still doing these little acts around Fjorda, which I love.
I do like
inspiring
that.
the people. It's so interesting to me that they have saints, that they, like, some of them are like, oh, those saints are okay.
And some of them are dead.
But you're a fake saint
and
because you're Grisha and
alive.
you shouldn't have that power. It's so weird.
I think it is really interesting that, like, Fjorda, obviously, like, Jel is, like, this magical being, and clearly they're, like, the person that made the ice court was a Grisha.
And they just deny it.
Or Grisha, and it's, like, how...
But what I kept thinking about
so blind.
So many of the Fjordans probably have never, that thought's never occurred to them. They just, like, are like,
That's
oh, yeah, like,
true.
this person just built this. And then once someone introduces
They
that
built
thought,
this city.
it's so counter to, like, their culture and how they've been raised, they're going to reject it. But when they really think about it, they're like, you know what, that actually makes the most sense.
True.
Yeah.
So Nina and Hannah playing the long game up in Fjorda. Nina intercepts, or like kind of here's the plan of what like the Fjordan army is gonna do.
So worried that Hannah's dad is going to know it was her. How so few people knew about the attack, and the fact that Ravka was able to get in front of it. We we're not back to them yet. So he hasn't found out that the Rovkins knew before, but she's going to get in trouble. And I'm very, very worried.
Not a lot of people would have known about that plan, it feels like.
I'm also very worried that Nina's going to get heartbroken again and that Hana really is going to choose to get married to stay by her mother and live in Fjerda. And she's not going to go to Rovka and live with Nina. I just don't think that that's going to happen.
I have a lot of opinions on Hana in general. Well, I'll keep them to myself for now, but
I mean, I don't know enough about her.
Later.
I love Nina so much,
right,
that I find Hana to be like, but Nina clearly likes her, so like I'll give her a chance.
I just like,
but she's still in like mourning
Matthias.
So
also,
it's tough.
like Matthias and her just had like such a beautiful love story, and Hana just is a lot like him.
Yeah.
Fjerdan,
needs to be saved and like
raised by Jarlbroom, and
you're right.
Like it's just like that's what's like kind of frustrating to me is it's like, are you just replacing him with
Are you
this
only drawn to
girl
Fjerdans for some unknown reason?
Who hate you? Fjerdans, the culture that hates you.
Okay, so where are our other characters? Zoya, Nikolai are our other main two characters, and they are in Ravka preparing, trying to figure out all the things, trying to get all of their allies in line. The rumors that he's a bastard are throwing around, so he's worried about that because obviously he is a bastard, as we know.
Right. We do know for sure that he is not a Landstoff or Landstoff.
Now that you've said it, there's like a sky in the middle of it. Skala. It's three.
Cough.
Nikolai.
He's not one of the ruling family members.
Yes, that's correct.
Of Ravka.
So obviously Fjerda is trying to overthrow that. We've got to worry about the shoe. The princess is still there. People think Zoya and Nikolai are hooking up. They're not, but they want to be.
That's so like the cruelest trick. It
really is.
People are like, oh, you guys have been banging for months, and they're like, we wish.
Also, people are thinking, let's just get it out of the way. I think they will hook up. Obviously.
I'll be honest. These books are not nearly steamy enough for me.
Yeah.
There's like a very chaste kiss in King of Scars. And
yeah, that's true.
It's really sad.
So, wrapping it up, what else do we think is going to happen? Kaz Brekker has been mentioned by name. My God, he's going to be in it.
Kaz is definitely in it.
Elena, going to be in it.
Yes.
Oh, the play.
The play was really cool. I think it will come back later.
Maybe I think of Game of Thrones when they do
Yes.
Do you guys know where
yes. I think that the crows are definitely coming in to play, which I'm so excited for. That was what was really making me nervous. And she's mentioned them so much already.
I feel like she's like, okay, I know you guys want more of all of the characters. This is going to be a finale. I'm going to have them all in it. Is what it feels like. Again, that's a prediction. Also, that could be wrong.
This is a finale. So I do feel like since Nikolai and Zoya and Genya were in the second book of the duology for Six of Crows, that not only will the crows be brought in for this finale, but also I think Elena and Mal will come.
Yes, 100%. Elena is so important to Nikolai's story.
And Zoya's. I feel like, and the Darkling.
Yeah.
Which we haven't even talked about.
Oh my God, the Darkling. Okay, so the land is dying.
Yes,
the blight.
The blight.
Why are they calling it the blight? Is this not what happened? I guess the fold happened all at one time.
Was a little bit different. I think the blight, the fold you could go into and survive.
Yeah, and the blight is just death.
I do like that they call it the vampire in Ravkin. It's called the vampire.
Well, I got confused and I was like, were there vampires introduced? And I forgot. I got real confused.
Where are the werewolves, mermaids, everything? Let's go.
Love it if there were mermaids, obviously. So yeah, the Darkling has only been mentioned. Nobody knows he's back. That 100 pages in, he's clearly important. They're gonna have to align with him, right? They need him.
I feel like they're gonna need him.
You don't think? I don't think he's responsible for the blight.
I don't either. I think that they're going to need for him to help stop the blight.
And it might be Nikolai, and then Nikolai's gonna try to be a marauder, sacrifice himself.
Martyr.
Oh my God. He also is gonna try to be.
Well, he is a marauder. Let's be real.
He's gonna try to be I'll sacrifice myself. It's the creature inside me. But then something cool magic that we don't know about will happen, and he'll be okay.
Yes.
If he's not, I will riot.
I will too. If Nikolai, it absolutely cannot die.
No, I'm so worried.
I need Nikolai and Zoya to have a happy ending.
In a way that it honestly wouldn't bother me if for some reason Elena and Mel broke up.
We already know that they don't. We already know that they don't.
We don't already know that.
The epilogue.
Well, they might later after the epilogue. Katie, you don't know. She might come out and be like, decanonize it. I'm just kidding. But can all of our characters end up happy? If Nina gets heartbroken again, I swear.
I know. But like
Kez and Inej can't be.
Right, no, they're safe. Keep them out of this. I do think that as a finale, she will try and give us closure in whatever way possible.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they can all be alive, but I think they will all end happy.
We're freaking out. Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.